Hi guys, today we're in Wallerfield and we're going to take you guys to Mr. Bowen's farm. You're going to see his story and meet some of his animals. This is Mr. Bowen and he's going to give you a little background as to how he got into agriculture, why he likes doing it, and what are his plans for the future.
Well, the long and short of the story is this. I was born into agriculture. My father was a farmer. I was born and grew up on a farm.
Right?
And I've been doing agriculture throughout my life.
You guys may not know this, but I also farm, and every time I feel like agriculture is just stressing me out and it has no future, I think about Wayne. Because for me, every time I come to Wayne's farm, he's always up and about doing stuff, and he always has this positive attitude. No matter how hard it is, day by day, Wayne always has the right things to say to make you feel a little better about what you do.
I am 68. I just turned 68 last month. And I say, I born and meet my father into farming, so I grew up on a farm. The only exception is 4 years I would have spent in New York City, and even then, I used to plant a garden in the backyard. So I have to say I'm farming all my life, right? And as Khristy said, I always have a positive attitude towards farming because I understand what agriculture is about. To me, I just tell people agriculture is the backbone of civilization because that is the only way we feeding the people in the world today. Food will fall from the sky when rain fall. So that is, once you have that in your head, no matter how hard it looks, there's no giving up. You know, what I think is my biggest challenge in doing what I'm doing, getting my production, getting my products marketed, getting my products out on the market. And that is not only a challenge for me, that's a challenge for every little farmer in Trinidad and Tobago, because only now, since COVID turned the world upside down, people here in Trinidad starting to talk about agriculture in a sensible way. And so far it's only talk, because why? They realize the possibility of not getting food from outside one of these days is real. So now everybody want to feel, well, you know, they're serious about agriculture, but I don't even know if it's really serious. The biggest reward in doing this is independence. I haven't worked for anybody since 1983. I haven't gone out and do a day work since 1983. Put my 2 children through university right here doing this. Right? And independence, being your own, well, I don't want to use the eatahfood thing, but being the person responsible for putting that food on the table when, you know, people struggling out there to eat. I don't struggle to eat. I always have food. I mightn't always have money, but I always have food. COVID will make many young people get into agriculture, right? As a matter of fact, my niece just called me yesterday and told me she just buy a piece of agricultural land. And I tell she, I said, that's a very smart move you make, because who could feed themselves going to survive? You understand? And the thing about it is, when young people like Khristy and thing, them went through university and do agriculture, and then they come out here. And where's the encouragement? Where's the land? Where's the, you know, it's just not there. But as I say, COVID come to turn the world upside down, you know. So young people have to realize, hey, what's important when the day comes? Everybody must eat. Even if you don't eat 3 meals a day, you have to at least eat 1 meal a day. You must eat every day. So if you could, if as individuals, you're not able to do it by yourself, you have to come together and form partnerships with other young people, and somehow I might have the land, you might have the skills. All right, let me get together and produce some food and things. So it's all about the seriousness. I am not one of these people who fortunate enough to have funds available to me that I could employ people. So I have to do it. I have to do it every day, you know.
What time of day does start when usually?
It is varied. Like yesterday my day start like about 4:minutes. And I finished like all around, could be this time or later. So this morning my day didn't start so early. This morning I get up early, but I kind of laze around a little bit and things. It was still about after 7 already get into it and start, you know. So the day is vary when it will start according to how you get up on your feet, according to what are the challenges you might have that day, you know. Depending on the challenges, you determine how early you get out, you know. And some days the challenges is different, some days it doesn't be so hectic and things, so you're kind of easy into it. Some days, as your eye open, your body ain't start to move yet, but your brain moving already, you know. So it is very. This farm started off as a pig farm. Then I went into doing some short crop. I pulled in a guy and kind of make him my partner in the business, in that I tell him straight, don't come and work for me. I'm making you a partner in this thing, in that he have skills, he could do short cropping and thing. I say, I'm not paying you no salary. I'll put out all the money and thing that you need to get the project going. When time for market, I will take back what I put into it and we will share the profits. I say, your input is your labor, managing that thing. If it don't make, you have nothing to get. And I think that was the incentive for him. And he come and we do it. Well, now he going on his own and thing, right? So you just have to know how to get the best out of people, and that was my way of getting the best out of him, right? And then, well, the pig business, I have to say it crashed. Seriously, the pig business crashed. In the sense where, again, the biggest problem was marketing. When they shut down the central marketing agency that used to market all the animals and things, the pig business basically crashed. Well, that was like my father and them doing it that time, right? Since then, like the next generation, like my generation, the majority of the youths who was in my time as young people, they couldn't see their way, they couldn't find a way, so they basically closed it down. On this block I own here, this is considered the 100 acres block. It used to have about roughly between 30 to 33 farms, pig farms, on this 100 acres block. Now it must only have about 2 or 3 of us mining pigs. And when I see the nosedive that the whole thing take and thing, instead of shutting it down completely, which I'm still thinking about shutting it down, I'm thinking, that make me go into goat and sheep, right? So eventually I went from just doing pigs, then to short crops, then to goat and sheep. At one point I used to do some rabbits too, but it turned out to be too much work for me alone, and I shut down the rabbit part of it. So I just here now with pigs, sheep and goats. I sell out plenty of the sheep, you know, I only have a few sheep.
Because I look over there and I ain't see as much.
The challenges, look, I ain't get grass for the past 2 weeks because they said the tractor in Manjalo have some oil leak and no grass. So every day is a new challenge, you know. But for me the challenges is like the fuel that is drive me, you know. That is make me get up from my bed in the morning, because I have challenges to get up and deal with, you know.
So I hope you guys enjoyed a little discussion with Mr. Bowen. It's always nice to come out and meet our farmers, see where our food is coming from, and hear their stories. It makes your food a little more personal to you. So until we see you guys again, remember to like and subscribe to the Eat a Food channel, and we'll see you next time. Guys, Wayne is going to give us his recipe for why he looks so good. So Wayne, tell us your recipe for looking so good.
Look, it mightn't work for everybody, but this is what works for me. Hard work, good food, and good sex. Works for me.
See guys,
Try
recipe.
it might work for you too.